Right, we'll try and fit in a game of blitz chess. So 2006, good luck. We've not played before, there's no head-to-head score there. So we'll just play a traditional reti. Okay, now we need to make sure that we guard here. You just got to watch out for this queen f6 idea. What do we want to do? I'm going to go d4, make room for my knight. I'm not sure where I want the knight yet, though. Okay, we're just trying to gain a bit of space. Okay. Knight up now, just to try and challenge. Maybe take, but it gives him a very nice square. Let's prepare to push. Okay, I think I can actually still do that, so I'm going to push with e4. Okay, now that allows e5, but do we need to take? Take. Trade. There could be knight up at the end. I think we can actually take here. Gain a pawn, lose a pawn, gain a pawn. Lose a pawn. No, I'm not sure. I think I'm going to take this one, but I might push on. Let's just see. Gain a pawn, lose a pawn. You know, I'm going to push on and try and bring my knight this way, potentially. Let's bring the rook across first. Maybe knight over. Maybe I could have put bishop there. Let's put the knight on a nice advanced square. Bishop might become a move at some point. h4, h5 might become a move. Knight round. So I'm going to prepare h5. He plays forward. Let's play h5. So he goes back. I think h6 is probably a fine move, but I'm actually going to bring the knight in and see if he gives up his bishop, otherwise it's an exchange. Now knight in could be a move. Again, he can push, but at some point we can give this pawn. It might be worth doing it before he plays h6 himself. Yeah, I'm going to do it just in case black plays h6. And now I'll bring the knight forward, hit the bishop, hit the pawn. f7 is difficult to defend, so he pushes forward. So can we just ignore that and sack? I don't think we can. No, I've got to go back to f3. I was tempted to go to g4 and try and threaten to take, but I don't think it quite works. So he's pushed his pawn. I just wonder whether I can sack there again. I don't think I can. So he's going to win this pawn. But I do have rook down, and then maybe even rook in. Is that really crazy? I'm going to take the chance to go forward. Now I'm looking at a cross. It does allow knight over, though. That's a bit annoying. Because he can take the pawn, and I'm looking at just getting in. I'm going to gamble and try and come in here. So knight up takes, rook takes, doesn't quite work. I can't stop this annoying knight down. Or that for that matter. Oh, hold on, I shouldn't pre-move there. And he's still got this annoying knight down, hasn't he? So it's just over this one, or it should be. It should be over this. Been far too slow, but I don't play much 3-minute blitz right now. Let's play forward. Yeah, I play barely any 3-minute blitz now. It's more 5-minute. I need this bishop back, something like that. Or I guess we could just hit the knight, but back to get forward. Well, now I can actually threaten to take, can't I? Okay, so that's a pawn. I don't see any way to get my queen in. That's where we need to be. I don't see any way to do it. Queen back and b4 could be nice, but... Wait, can I take here? No, it doesn't work. Let's drop back. b4. Okay, now I'm going to try and open this structure up. We're threatening to get our knight in. We need the bishop active as well. His pieces are all miles away. We've got a queen check, bishop up, knight check. He's got knight takes, a bit annoying. He's done well there finding that move. Queen back might be a move, or queen directly back. Oh wait, that allows a check. Knight up to hit the pawn again, threaten bishop in. That threatens checkmate. That's covered, so he's got one square here. But I can take. That wins the queen, and that should win the game. Wow, we somehow won it. Let's see what it was in engine language, because it felt like we were struggling, didn't it? So we'll just check with the engine. Right, I've just switched the cameras over there, so we can now get the PGN of the game, and we can jump into lichess and check it with the engine. So we just copy. We jump in, we say tools and import the game. We request an analysis. We import. I was getting a little bit low on time, but like I said, I'm mainly playing 5-minute blitz now, more than the 3 minutes, so might get the speed of play a little bit wrong. Ooh, we've been much better here and blundered it back to level, or level-ish. So we're +4 there, is it? Oh, we took with the wrong pawn. We should have gone with the other pawn. I was debating that. Then it creates a potential pass pawn with a light squared bishop, and then we're conceding the other side. I thought, again, it was a split-second decision on it, but lots of mistakes actually. We're up and down. We're +4 here as well. Then back to 0.4. So we've played out of the opening pretty well again, and then we're going wrong in the middle game, but we've managed to convert. We were never worse, thankfully. So 83% versus 80%. CPL is 45 and 67. In this position, we did actually have knight forward with a sacrifice there. So must be takes and takes. Knight e5, f takes, and then queen f3 is the move. Whoa. So queen f3 is the move. Rook to e7. Queen into f6. Knight across. And then we just win the rook. But unless you see the whole line, obviously you don't play it. So that's a nice idea that I missed there. So that's why we've gone back to level. Then we've done the same sort of thing here. We should have put the queen straight to f4 instead of going to c3. Fair enough. Then in this position again, we're much better again. We should have just taken the pawn instead of taking the knight and then the pawn. So we take the pawn here, and there's no good discovery from the bishop. Okay, fair enough. And then the last one is in this position where we took with the wrong pawn. We should have taken this way, even though it looks like the bishop's stopping it and you're conceding the center. That's what we should have done. But otherwise, we played a pretty decent game. We just left it very tight on the clock.